thing to remember about doing martial arts too is that we've found that it's really helped a number of the people that we're working with their balance and their self-esteem. It's very good for people with hemiplegia. Okay, so we've been doing, and we do a lot of adaptation for that. Really good for timing, strength building, and as I said before, especially balance. And the other thing I just wanted to speak to is the fact that a lot of people are who are brain injured have real vulnerability issues, especially out in the community. So we teach a lot of self-defense, and that's been very good for the club. So most of these guys have been in the club 2 or 3 years. Some of the people have been in it longer. Kim, the blue belt, has been in the club since the start. So they're just doing some front snap kicks. Okay, when most of these guys started in this club, they couldn't do this at all. Okay, so we're going to move along here just to show you some of the, we call them grabbing tactics that we do. Basically they're to teach you how to defend yourself. So we're going to do just 2 or 3 of them, and then we'll do some self-defense for you as well. So this is a grabbing tactic. This is where Jared and Matt are going to step up and show you this. And basically, this is a shorter man attacking a taller man.
Give me your money! I don't want trouble!
You got trouble, buddy.
Alrighty. So they're just going to do it in slow motion so you can see it. And Jared's the bad guy who wrote a lot of this. Okay, nice and slow. So he's going to strike to the arm, strike to the neck. And then this is a reaping throw where he throws a person down on the ground. But he's staying up this time. Okay.
I don't want any trouble.
Okay, so now we're going to get a taller guy, mean old, and Scott, mean old Jared again, is going to attack Scott, and so this is how you defend, or one way you can defend yourself against a taller opponent who grabs you.
Give me your money!
Wait a minute.
Ooh, good
Okay, they're going to show you in slow motion here because you didn't get to see too much of it from that way. But turn the other direction. So
switch sides.
Yeah. So basically, he's being grabbed. He's actually going to lift up and stretch out the person's arms.
Just give him the money.
Then he's going to strike to the rib cage, and then he's going to throw him.
Give him the money.
Okay. And throw him down, but Jared's not going down twice.
Awesome!
Alrighty. So I'm going to step away from the mic for a sec. But this is, maybe Chantal will just chat for a second. Anyway, this is, we also teach self-defense, and that's a portion of self-defense, but we teach it simple forms of self-defense and far more complex. So we're going to show you one of the simple ones. Josh and I are going to do this, and Josh has just started this year. So this is a self-defense against a punch.
So yeah.
Come on up, Josh. Woo!
Okay, so this is a self-defense against a punch. You ready, Josh? Okay, so I'm going to punch. Josh is going to block. The other hand. Josh is going to block. Punch. Punch. Oh! And he's going to run away.
Woo!
Okay?
He's gonna go for it again.
Okay.
Woo! Woohoo!
Okay, so now that my stomach's sore, I'll try to walk through this next part. So this is a more complex self-defense move, and Chantel is actually my daughter, and she is going to do this with Jared, and Jared's going to be the mean old guy again. And this is a double. This is a much more complex move. It's a double block, a couple of strikes, and then a throw. So they'll go ahead, guys.
Get over here!
Okay, and if you want to just see what it looks like in slow motion, they'll do it slow for you, okay?
Get over
so
here!
She does a double block, strike to the throat, strike to the stomach, another strike to the throat, grabs, a reaping throw, and then a strike to the face. Okay, so Jared and Chantel are just going to do another a knife demo for you, just a short knife demo. And Chantel is actually going to be the mean, nasty one here. So Chantel is going to strike low with a knife. Jared's going to defend himself here.
No!
Okay, you didn't see that very well from your direction, so they're going to switch and do it the other way. So basically, she strikes, he snaps her wrist, strike to the neck, palm, heel to the face, drops her down, strike to the face.
Woo!
Okay? So now, they're just going to do another one so Chantel gets, Chantel gets to get him back here. So he's going to do an overhand strike, and do it the other way too. Turn around the other way. Here you go. Okay? So this is an arm lock. He's going to strike, overhand strike. She arm locks, takes him down, strike. Okay? And then what she did with her feet was a double stomp to the face. All right, thanks, guys. Okay, and just so you can see it, one of the things we do is we work a little bit with a fake gun. And this is not to tell you that it's necessarily what you want to be doing in a real life situation, but if you have to and you have no choice and you feel your life's being threatened, then this may work for you. And it's one of the things we teach. Ordinarily what we teach is give the person anything they want. But in this case, we're just going to show you also, Kim's been with the club a lot of years, and the one thing about Kim is that he's got quite restricted use of his arms. So with his left arm in particular, so you're going to see how we adapt that a little bit.
Come on up, Kim.
Okay. 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 So this is a rubber gun. It's not going to hurt anybody. Okay. And we're going to show it to you fast, and we're going to show it to you slow. Okay. So I'm going to take your light.
Whoa, very good.
Okay. And we're going to show it to you slow now. Okay. You're going to take your light. So first thing, he takes the wrist and he points the gun back at me. And it's actually, we tested this quite a bit, and it's so fast that you can't pull the trigger near fast enough to shoot a person. Okay, so it's basically, that's how you take the gun out. But again, give me your money. That's what I would suggest you do. But we wanted to show it to you. We're going to just show you I think another one as well. Oh, I don't have my stick. What have we got? Give me a sword. Okay. So we're just going to show you another one, quick one, because, and this is for use because Kim uses a cane, and we teach people how to defend themselves with whatever they have. So in this case, Kim has a cane, and we do an exercise. It's a practice exercise to get you using a stick. And in this case, Kim's going to use his cane, and I'm going to use a sword. Okay? Okay. So, oops. Wrong hand, eh? Okay. So this is what it looks like. Boom. Boom. him how to use his cane, okay? And again, Kim's got limited use with his left arm, so learning how to use this is handy. He always has a cane with him. Okay, thanks, Kim. Okay, so we just have a couple of things left here to show you. Some of the things that we do in the class. So Chantal and Jared are going to do a sword demo for you. It's really short, but it's just to learn, again, how to start to use weapons. Good, guys. Okay, so just learning about weapons. We use a bunch of different weapons and train with a bunch of them. I have some. For some of you people who have done some martial arts training, we have several weapons. We use a bow and things like that, and swords. And these are other swords that we use too, called sai, and we do quite a bit of work with these swords as well. So one of the last things that we do in a practice session is something called kata, and they also have it. It's called in patterns, depending on the martial art you choose. And I'm just wondering if we can grab a few of those chairs over there, because what we want to show you is that anybody can do this. And one of the things that we spend a lot of time on is adapting karate to suit people in wheelchairs and people who are to suit people in wheelchairs and people who have plegia issues. So if your body physically is working great, then you can carry on with the normal kata that we do. But if it isn't, then you guys set up. Then we teach you how to, and we adapt. So Chantal is actually one of the few people in the world who is doing this. She's teaching people how to do seated kata. There's hardly anybody that I know of in the world doing this. So I gather there was some seated yoga earlier. And what we're going to do, just so you can see it, is that Chantal is going to do the seated kata, and Jared and Kim, who's going to stand up, he's going to do the standing kata. These two, it's the exact same kata, but it's been adapted for people in wheelchairs. So Chantal will do the adapted one. Okay? Go ahead, Chantal.
All right.
Pina Chota!
Right. Look to your right side. Hand up. Strike to your good side. Bring it in. Back this. Check your nut.
Aye!
Walk. Like a baby. Catch the sword. Right. Sideways stop. Underhand. Elbow. Cross walk. Right. Punch and kick eye, everyone.
Aye!
Cross walk. All right. Show the right. Straight to the neck. Knee. Neck. All right. Vertical punch. Good job. All right. Elbows. One heel walk.
If I'm not very careful.
Good. And yours.
Okay, so that's what it looks like when you do it in a chair and when you do it standing. So the last thing we're going to do here is we're going to just show you a self-defense move that just to show you how we adapt things. So that anybody here, and I have handouts if people want them later too about the club, so if you're interested in it, in that anybody can do this. And it's just a matter of adjusting things and making things so that, adaptable so people can enjoy this. And So one of the things we're going to do here is, and I'm going to demo it with Jared here. It's a real simple move, but we've adapted it, and it's actually more effective seated than it is standing. And it's basically a self-defense move against the front choke. Okay, so Jared's going to choke me, and the self-defense move from a standing perspective is that I step away. Seems pretty easy. He chokes, okay, and I step away. Seated, okay, we're going to show you what it looks like seated as well, okay? And because in a chair, you can't move away necessarily, unless you're in Janice's chair, which goes like crazy. She was just here a minute ago. But generally, if you're seated and you have restricted movement, you can still do this, depending on whether one arm is, if one arm's bad, you can still do it. So these guys are going to pair up and just show you quickly how they do that. Okay, so this is the move from seated. So what happens is, it's the same move. It's right across the top, and then what you'll see is a back fist to the head, to the person. So they can't run away. So the next best thing, over top, and then back fist to the head. Boom. Boom. Okay. So the point is, again, anybody can do this. The club, thank you guys. The club works out twice a week. Chantel's going to follow the class here, and then we're going to just thank you all for coming to watch. All right. Okay, that's the end of our demonstration. Thanks very much, guys.